Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Lecture. My name's Rob, and this is episode number 358. And today we are finally there. This is the last long box from the Comics Den of the 13 box haul that I've been doing for 13 weeks. I guess I've been showing a long box a week plus some other comics and mixing it up. But we are finally to the end of this haul that I got from Comics Den. This is the last of the 13 long boxes, and they came out to 19 cents an issue because of the generosity of the Comics Den. And it might be a little bit longer of an episode today because there's quite a few books left in here that I haven't shown you yet. And there's another one in here that I'm going to keep too. And I'll start with that one. And just give you a little glimmer here. Ooh. So let me get you up top. And thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. You do not, you can never know how much you being here and supporting this means to me, how much fun I'm having. My life would be pretty miserable without this channel. So I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here and supporting all of this. So as you can see, we are starting out. I can zoom in just more. I think. What was that? All right, there we go. All righty, here we go. Tales to Astonish number 89, man. Can you believe this was in there? I wonder if it's complete. Got a ad on the back for the Aurora model kits. It's beat up. It's got chewed on corners and missing and so on and so forth. But got a rip on the spine's ripped out here at the bottom quite a bit. But that's okay. I'll take it. Prince of Power, Namor the Submariner. Somebody wrote "Made in Oz" on the back of Iron Man's suit. Is that Iron Man? No, that's not Iron Man. Oh, that's why this is in here, because somebody had fun with it. Made in Oz. This one says, do you have... I can't quite make it out. Do you have an aspirin? All right. Oh, there's a big rip on the cover there too. All right, so you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's some more writing on this page. We got get off of my cloud. Okay, I don't know what that means. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Somebody just scribbled doodly doos down here, and in these panels here too. 34, 36. So yeah, okay. So somebody had fun with their with a sense of humor, had some fun with this issue, but it's all there. And I don't know, I think that's cool. They didn't really destroy the artwork. They just wrote in little things a couple of places, and then and then did curly cues in the borders. So yeah, I can live with that. 1967, number 89. This is very cool. So yeah, that'll be another one I'm keeping. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll find another issue to share with you someday. All right, next up, we got John Sable, Freelance, number 39, Star Trek, number 7 from DC Comics. Grimjack, number 2. That guy's got a big mouth. Grimjack, number 17. Grimjack, number 18. Number 19. Number 20. 21. 22. 23. 25. Skipped one. Look at that guy. And 27. And the Spider, number 1 from Moonstone. So I think this is the same character from the other spiders we saw in part 1 of box 13, but a different publisher. So this would have been earlier, I believe. The Spirit, number 11 from Dynamite. Spirit, number 12. Number 10. Number 9. And there's the Spider from Dynamite. This is the annual from 2013. And there's number 9. Comic book number 9. And some more Spider. I got number 10. Number 7. Number 8. Number 4. Number 5. And Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, number 14. By George Perez. There's number 10 from the Perez run. And number 11. Number 9. There's been so many great books this week. West Coast Avengers, number 10. Batman, Superman, number 16. Superman, Wonder Woman, number 7. Booster Gold, number 12. Shadow of the Bat, number 29. Number 28. 24. Number 20. Doc Savage is the Man of Bronze, number 8 from Dynamite. The Omega Men, number 3 from the 2015 series. And there's number 2. And number 4. So I'm just going to slip that one in there so it's in order. and then I'll grab some more books. So as I've already mentioned a few times this week, these will all be going into the claim sale tomorrow, except for the ones that I said aren't. Indiana Jones and the Arms of Gold, number 4 of 4. One of the many Dark Horse miniseries. There's Booster Gold, number 3. Looks like Booster Gold and Jonah Hex are hanging out in the saloon. Action Comics, number 885. This one don't want to come. Got part of it. Rob, you're just making it worse. All right, we'll leave it. X Factor number 9. Feel like we already looked at that one this week. I think we did, but this is a different copy. But it also has a bunch of spine ticks on it. Age of Conan. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Bellet, whatever. But it's number 5 from Marvel. There's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Come on, give me a number 1. Nope. Shadow Masters, number 2. Ravage 2099, number 1. This one's got the foily gold cover, but got a bunch of spine wear ticks on it. Concrete, number part 3 of Fragile Creature. I remember reading a little tiny bit of Concrete. I think it was in Comics Buyer's Guide. They had like a preview pages printed or something, and it was a good story. That was way back. And so I'm expecting good things from the Concrete books. Green Hornet, number 2 from Now. Innovations Lost in Space, number 3. Superman Batman, number 7. And let me take a look at this Innovation, see if there's anything on the back. Because they did wraparound covers. Just a little Robbie the Robot back there. All right, we have DC Marvel All Access, and I took this one out of the bag when I first went through them because I saw all the damage on it. This one is beat up pretty good. It's got tears in the spine and holes and fold overs, and it is in not very good condition for a relatively recent comic. But if you haven't read these, this is one of the DC Marvel crossovers. It's a fun read because they mashed DC and Marvel characters together throughout the series. But it can only be considered a reading copy, sadly. Here's another Concrete. This one is number 2 of Fragile Creature. Got Captain Midnight, number 21 from Dark Horse. Astro City, number 15. It's like a Silver Surfer when he became an old man. He's hanging out at the diner eating scrambled eggs. Astro City number 5. Astro City number 6. And these were all Image? Yeah, these were the Image run. So I know they ended up at DC, I think. Spy Boy number 3. Spy Boy number 2. Spy Boy number 1. Written by Peter David. All of this wear is on the cover, on the bag, not on the cover. Thor number 2. Back when Romita Jr. was doing it. X Factor Annual number 3. And Fantastic Four 296 with the 25th anniversary border. Definitely got some wear on this, especially up in here. It's very noticeable. But still, those are fun. Black Racer number 1 includes classic Kirby bonus stories. I think this is from when DC did basically a series of a one-shot celebrating Jack Kirby for his 100th birthday, I believe, is what those are. Little Archie in Animal Land, number 17. This one is in rough condition. I'm almost scared to take it out of the bag. It's in such bad shape, actually. Try it. Yeah, I already saw a piece fall off. So this cover is flaky. Like this part right here is just barely hanging on. it just came off just trying to fold it back. So brittle cover. You can see it's detached almost all the way. Actually, I think it is detached. Somebody just put an extra staple in there to hold it on. So yeah, if this was mine, I would laminate the cover if it becomes mine, and to save it, because otherwise it's gonna destroy it. Pages don't look too bad. They're, for how old this is probably. I don't know what year this is from. This is number 17, 1957. Little Archie in Animal Land. Formerly Little Jinx. Huh, okay. So yeah, this one needs some loving, but you got pieces. You can see pieces falling off here. A couple pieces just pulling it out of the bag. You see another piece that fell off inside the bag. So just be aware. If you want this one, it is in a condition. Another piece just fell off, sliding it back in there. So not good. Not good. But I would love to have it. So Texas Rangers in action from Charlton. And this one's pretty beat up too, man. But what do you expect for 19 cents, right? Oh, this one's terrible. It has somebody somehow there was something spilled and another piece of a comic, somebody else's comic book got on there. You got your comic on my comic book. And bottom corner's chewed up. Big flake coming off right there. Texas Rangers in action, the Gunslinger. This is number 38 from 1968. Very dirty. Look at that. Look how old that looks. I thought it was going to be like 40s, just judging by how bad a shape it was in. But it's a 12-cent Charlton Western. so that'll probably end up in my collection as well. Extreme Super Christmas Special from Image, featuring Troll on the cover. Life with Archie, number 81 from 1969. This one's in a rough shape as well. Yeah, a lot of cover wear up here, all over. Yeah, it's rough condition. Rough. Planet of the Apes, number 5 from Boom. Classics Illustrated, Black Beauty. This one lost a whole strip of color up here at the top where it was exposed to sunlight or something. Other than that, a very nice copy. I mean, for how bad most of the Classics Illustrated are, for condition-wise, it looks pretty good otherwise. But it seems like they all have something. Ultimate Spider-Man, number 59. Detective Comics, part 2 of the Penguin Affair, number 615. And we got a Justice Society of America Kingdom Come special, Superman, number 1 one-shot with an Alex Ross cover of Superman versus Superman, it looks like. And a very sticky price tag that does not want to cooperate. Should have left it on there. Now it's going to be a sticky bag. And another issue of Future Quest. This one's number 7. Don't think we've seen this one before. Oh, that's cool. That almost looks like a photo compared to the cartoony figures. I mean, they should be cartoonies because it's based on cartoonies. And how many times can I say cartoony? I'm getting tired, guys. It's late. Getting towards bedtime. And I've filmed this entire week's episodes today. So this is the last one for this marathon of filming because I have a few other things to get done this week. And this is the last stack. The very last of the Comics Den awesome haul of 13 long boxes for 19 cents an issue. And that's going to be another one of those hard to get off. So I'm not going to try and kick any of those off that look like that. Detective Comics 666. Kelly Jones cover. Number 993. The Fate of Two-Face. And let's not forget Tono and Kono, the Jungle Twins. This one's rough. Torn up at the top of the spine. The spine roll. Crease is up here with a tear. Got the chunk missing out here at the bottom. So rough shape, but it is number 3 from 1972. Oh, look at all the Snoopy pins. Yeah. Cool. You weren't cool if you didn't have a Snoopy pin. All right, let me just write number 3 up there. So that one's a rough one as well. All the old comics in this box seem to be pretty rough shape. Classics Illustrated number 59, Wuthering Heights. Not too bad, some spine wear, but then it's got this piece here that's folded over. It is there. Got a date stamp up here. 1949. Wow. Treg and the Sky Gods. Trapped in a tar pit, Treg faces Saberfang, the man-beast. Trapped in a tar pit. That sounds like a title for a song. This is number 4 from 1976. And it's got a Bugs Bunny Hostess fruit pies with Elmer Fudd. Trying to think up a lyric for Trapped in a Tar Pit, but nothing's coming to mind. Oh, here's another one. This one doesn't have a bag. Number 2. Nice. Much better shape. Not as cool of a cover, but much better shape. Little Tricks bike ad on the back. Silly rabbit. Bicycles are for kids. Here is another one. Oh, that's interesting. Number 2 has the Whitman logo. And number 3 has the Gold Key logo. I always used to think that they were the same publisher, and then Gold Key was first, and then they went to the Whitmans. But in reality, that was just an assumption on my part. In reality, I guess the Gold Key label was like newsstands, and then the Whitman label was basically the toy store distributed ones. And this is number 5, and is also a Gold Key. And a lot of wear on that cover. Some spine, like you see folds, multiple folds along here and up here. A lot of spine damage. What was it? 5? Yeah. But beautiful cover. Look at that. Nice. Very cool. So yeah, Whitman labels were basically used for toy store distribution and the 3-packs and stuff like that. And then the Gold Key labels were for the newsstand ones, I believe. That's how it worked. I believe most people think that there isn't really a difference. But I've kind of wondered if the like the Whitman label ones weren't actually kind of reprints where they printed them later for toy stores, and they didn't actually come out at the same time. It's hard to say because there isn't really any difference in the dating or anything. It's just my own pet theory that's probably nonsense. Captain America, number 220, 35-cent cover, rolled spine, a little bit, some fold lines in there, definitely color breaking, quite a few folds actually. Looks like what might have been a subscription crease at one time. There's a little tear up here, so quite a bit of wear. Just old Star Wars ad for merchandise. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting really tired. Got one. I still got to get this last stack gone through. So here we go. I've got an extra bag here, so maybe it goes with this trag. I'm not sure why I would have left it out. Daffy Duck. And that's the one thing that drives you nuts about collecting these types of comics is they very, very rarely put the number on the covers. This is number 118 from 1978. Tweety and Sylvester. This is number 38. No date on it, but it says it's copyright 1974, so that's probably right. Because this looks too early, 25-cent cover for it to be the one of the later ones that didn't have a number on or a date on them. A lot of wear on this. I mean, there's the chunk missing. There's a lot of spine ticks. Just a whole bunch of dents all over this thing. 38. That's funny. I just read Looney Tunes Online, the new issue that just came out, and they had a Tweety and Sylvester story in there where took me by surprise because they basically had Tweety purposely causing trouble for Sylvester. You know, usually they get into it a little bit with it being innocent or Sylvester starts it, but this time Tweety just he really went after him. So Tweety's not the cute little Tweety Pie we all think he is. Dazzler number 9, 1981. This one, what am I feeling? There's something on the cover. I don't know. I can feel something on the cover, but I don't see anything. Look away. You didn't see this. Just to see if it'll clean whatever's there. I can't see it, but I can feel it. That helped a little bit, but there's something. Maybe like a little clear piece of glue or something that was on there. I think I got it off. And I wouldn't have done that if this was in better condition, but it's, you know, it's got the spine roll. It's pulling away from the staple up here that really badly, and on the bottom as well. Oh, wow. It's really got a beat up back cover. All the, I don't know what you want to call that, stains on there. So I'm actually not going to put that one back in a bag either, just because I want to make sure I know what kind of condition it is in. Here we have Kazar the Savage, number 27. This looks like one of those wraparound covers. Yeah. Oh, we've seen this one before. Okay, I remember this lady on the cover. Getting there. Uncanny X-Men, number 171. It's beat up. Got a bunch of spine ticks. It's got some kind of stain right here in the middle. So we're going to open the bag and check that out. See if it's soaked into the inside or not. Probably shouldn't leave that in a bag either, just to remind myself how bad it really is. Wow, that's a great first page. Walt Simonson was the guest penciler. yellowed pages, but I don't see the stain. I guess they spilled their Kool-Aid on the cover, but it didn't soak through. I don't see it on the inside or on the front page, so too bad. Here's Uncanny X-Men number 185. This one also looks to be in pretty rough shape. So I'm gonna put the bag to the side on that one as well. Got a lot of spine ticks, a lot of wear up here on this corner. Big fold over crease here. But I don't see any stains on this one. Just overall beat up a little bit. And here's a cool one. Dead of Night number 3. 20 cents. They lurk below. It's too quiet on my beat tonight. I almost wish something would happen. Anything. All right. Great cover. Too bad it's beat to hell. You got major spine ticks and things going on this. There's marks. Yeah, even here, this far in, there's like ticks and things. You got, looks like a rip over here, and so on and so forth. So pretty beat up. I would have already checked the page count, so the page count should be good. There's a stain on the back here too. And I think these were reprints of old Atlas stories. I think this was one of the many Atlas reprint series that they did. Yeah, originally presented in Uncanny Tales 23 for this first story, so yep, good stuff though. So this one's beat up, but it's old enough where I want it in the bag and board. Marvel Comics presents number 5, the early issue of Marvel Comics Presents. That's cool. And, oh, check this out. Marvel Tales, number 32, old 25-cent square-bound beauty. Very nice. I mean, it's a little beat. You know, it's got this chunky yellow missing, or there's a sticker or something on there. I think it's actually, the cover is worn through. It's not all the way through, but I think it's, yeah, there's just a splotch of the cover kind of missing. But it's not a hole, if that makes sense. Several spine ticks, very beat corner with a chunk missing. Little tiny dog ear down here that just fell off when I tried to fold it back over. And this reprints an Amazing Spider-Man from early. After Ditko, it was John Romita doing this. So this is number 32. So I don't know if that means it's Amazing Spider-Man 32 that got reprinted or not, but could be. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, another Amazing Spider-Man. So probably not. Probably later than that. There's The Lizard Lives Again. So it's the Lizard returning. Ad for a Rawhide Kid special. And then there's an Iron Man story in the back. I didn't think it was going to be all Spider-Man. This is very cool. Very, very nice. Hawkeye number 4 from the 4-issue limited series. I think he dies. Marvel Comics presents number 24, another not as early as number 5, but still a pretty early issue. Looks to be in really nice shape. Detective Comics number 952. And here's a Superman number 46. When Jerry Ordway was doing it. And we got Sad Sack and the Sarge number 29. A lot of wear on this cover. The cover is not matching the book. Let me see why. It's got a pulled staple, or if it's just off, or what. Yep, centerfolds. It's the cover's completely loose. So pulled out cover that otherwise isn't in real bad shape. It's got a bunch of bends and stuff in it, but not for a cover that's been torn off. It's really not in that bad a shape. This was a 12 center from 1963, 1962. And it says it's got a toy section down here in the cover. It says toy and hobby section. So for Harvey, that usually meant there was like 4 pages in the middle. It was Christmas time. Yep. Hi, boys and girls. Here's your big Harvey Xmas toy and hobby section. So it shows all the Harvey characters or covers that were being published that month. There's a Richie Rich Christmas cover. And then it goes into these toys. And usually there's some Harvey toys in here with the Harvey characters. I don't see any on these 2 pages. There's some on the back a little bit. You got TV puppets, so Little Audrey, Baby Huey, Catnip, Herman, Casper, Spooky, Casper. I said Casper. Casper Spook board game. And Little Audrey sewing cards. I don't know. There's some kind of little activity boxes or something here. Can't quite tell what they are. That's too bad the cover is loose. It's hard to decide on that one. I think I'll leave it outside of the cover for now to remind me that the cover is loose, that there's something wrong with it, and then. But I'll leave the board in there for that one because I want to put it back in there when I can. Here is the First Mutant Namor, number 2. And number 5, nice cover. I don't know if that's Alex Ross or not. Doesn't quite look like him, but very cool. And here's number 1. So you got 1, 2, and 5. Don't know how long that series went. I'm not familiar with that particular Namor series. Fantastic Four, number 339. That one looks damaged, highly damaged. A lot of these looks like whoever they got them from bagged and boarded some pretty beat up issues to try and make them look good. There's some definite spots down here. I think I'll scrape off, actually. Does it freak you out when I do this? It does me a little bit. And they're not coming off either. And there's like a stain that goes across here a little bit. Ooh, really dirty first page there. Such a shame. Here we have another Fantastic Four. This one's $3.93. This looks to be in much nicer shape than that one. And then this is the last issue in the box. Fantastic Four, $3.92. Can even the Fantastic Four survive the terrible truth? The Dark Raider revealed. All right, so there you have it. Box number 13 completed. We are finally through all the... And I thank you for sticking with me. It's a little bit of a longer episode. I know we've had longer ones, but we've definitely had shorter ones. And yeah, I'm going to go get some sleep. So get ready for the... I was going to say the sale tomorrow, but there is no sale tomorrow because I'm actually filming all of these on a Tuesday. But yeah, there will be the claim sale tomorrow. So check that out, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night, guys. Bye.